Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a fun video. So I do have some things, I do have some songs, and I will have some pictures because I don't own these products that I will insert a picture of. But this video is going to be a do you remember video. And this is from like my childhood and things that I feel like a lot of people may have forgotten about. So I thought this would be a fun video. I took down some notes. So if you do see me looking down, that is because I am looking at my notes. So this is 15 things that I feel like people have probably forgotten about, and I wanted to come on here and share them with you guys. And so this is going to be like more of from like my childhood, so I'm sorry like if I don't bring up something from like the 60s or the 70s. I wasn't raised in the 60s or the 70s, and I just thought this would be really cool because some things have sparked my memories of my childhood and growing up. So the very first thing is, do you guys remember this? This was so fucking awesome back in the day. This is the Lion King Genesis, Sega Genesis game, you guys. Like, this game was legit. And I sadly still have this bad boy. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Now, I don't have a Sega Genesis. I don't know exactly what happened to my Sega Genesis, but I used to have a Sega Genesis. Have no idea what happened to it, but I always held on to this because I am a major Lion King fan. When it comes to Disney, I'm all about Lion King. I'm not about the princesses or anything to that. I'm all about the Lion King because I love cats. The next one is, I'm sure a lot of people don't remember about this, but I forgot about this. Alright, you guys, but these were so much bigger back in the day, and these are whoopee cushions, and people would always take these and obviously blow them up, and you sat on them and you made a fart sound. So yeah, you guys, I don't remember where I saw this, but I had to grab this because it reminded me of my childhood. But you guys, back in the day, these were so much bigger, and they made a hell of a lot more of a fart sound than that. The next one is Aqua Barbie Girl. Like, I don't know what it was. The other day I heard something on the internet or something to that nature, and I'm like, I totally forgot about that song. That was my jam when I was like a little jit. Listening to this song as I'm an adult, and when I was a kid I was like, oh yeah, this is my song. Girl, you are being a hoe. You can undress me everywhere, girl. So yeah, Barbie Girl, that was like legit one of my favorite little songs when I was younger. The next thing is, you guys, is Pogs. I used to have a big ass collection of Pogs. I used to have those tubes that you stuck your Pogs in, and I will insert a photo. And you guys, these were like just legit the shit. I don't know whatever happened to my Pogs like through the years. Who knows, they probably got misplaced, stolen, or I just outgrew them and I gave them away. But yeah, I used to have a pretty big collection of Pogs, you guys, and that was like legit the shit. The next one is Spice Girls. I was a huge ass Spice Girls fan. Like, it was so obsessed that me and this two other girls, we used to do like, we would like go to each other's house and we would constantly practice Spice Girl songs, how they dance, and their music video, everything to that nature, because we ended up putting a concert on for our parents. That's how obsessed we were. Can somebody please explain the meaning of that song? If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Like, are we having an orgy here, bitch? So yeah, you guys, the next one is coming home and watching TRL. Who fucking remembers that? I remember that. It was like the biggest thing to do because you wanted to see what the newest song was, what rating it ended up falling down into, and it was just like TRL, you guys. That was the shit back in the day. Like, you actually had something to come home and enjoy instead of just coming home and be like, what's streaming on Netflix today? If you find that to be interesting, hey, do you, boo. The next one is Tamagotchis, you guys. Like, Tamagotchis was legit like having a baby when you were 5 or 10 years old. Like, that motherfucker was so hard to keep alive. And you struggled every day to keep that thing alive, and it still died on you. I do notice that they do make Tamagotchis now, but they don't look anything like the Tamagotchis back in the day. And it's like, just stop, please. No. Just stop. The next one is Nintendo 64, you guys. And I used to have a Nintendo 64 growing up. Once again, don't know what happened to it. And I was actually, when I first met my husband, we were like getting on this kick where we were talking about things that you remembered from our childhood past. And one thing I told him I was super obsessed with, and he actually had the game of Mario Kart, because that's like the main fucking thing that was for this. And we actually went to a pawn shop and we found a fucking working Nintendo 64. Old school, like this thing, all you had to do was, if your cartridge wasn't working, you just took the motherfucker out and you blew on it to make it work, even though it printed on the back, do not blow in cartridge. But bitch, it worked. So yeah, I actually still have a Nintendo 64. I fucking love my Nintendo 64. I've always been a Nintendo person. I can't get into Xbox, PlayStation. I've always been a Nintendo playing person. The next one is Beanie Babies. Holy shit. I remember back in the day, like, people were like so fucking crazy about Beanie Babies. They were like, oh my god, we gotta keep all these Beanie Babies because one day they're gonna be worth so much money, and they ain't worth dick. I remember that phase, and then it was so hardcore that it ended up at McDonald's. And then people were like constantly eating McDonald's to try to get the next coolest Beanie Baby. What? The next one is Nickelodeon, you guys. Like, if you were a 90s, early 2000 kid growing up, then you guys know Nickelodeon was the shit. I used to get into Kenan and Kel. I used to get into, oh my god, what is that? Oh god, it was a show, All That, I think is what it was called. And then, like, I don't know, I had so many, like, the little skate, Rocket Power, I think is what it was called. Hey Arnold, I think that was Nickelodeon. I was more of a Nickelodeon kid than a Disney kid. And like, I really don't know what's going on with, like, Netflix was supposed to take over Nickelodeon because Disney Plus came out, and I'm like, where's Nickelodeon at, bitch? Where are you at? Because I'm still waiting for you. The next one is Sea Monkeys. Can somebody please explain to me what the fuck the fascination of sea monkeys were? Like, are those even real? Like, what is that? Somebody told me it was like shrimp that you were raising. Microscopic shrimp. Is that true? Let me know down below. But you guys, I used to actually own a little thing. I went into Kmart, Walmart, And I actually bought a little sea monkey starter kit that actually gave you like sea monkeys, and I was like, where are my sea monkeys? Because these motherfuckers are not looking like these photos. Where's my little king sea monkey? Huh? Where is he at? Because I don't fucking see him. And the next one is, this one, I was so obsessed with this. I don't even fucking know why. I remember I used to go to school, come home, and the first thing that I would always get so excited to sign on to was AOL. Have no fucking idea, but you guys, I would always get so excited to come home and listen to this. The legit calming sound back in the day. I don't know why. AOL was just like, and then you could chat with people, and then I always used to tell people, like, I would always lie on chat rooms saying like I was I guess I was being a catfish before Neve knew what catfish was. I used to get on the chat sites and I would always tell people like I was 15 and all this shit. I was like a little fucking 10-year-old. Hi, that was me. Rebel queen, being a little rebel bitch. Alright, you guys, who fucking forgot about Furbies? Now, this is not a legit Furby, but this is a Furby that they kind of like regened, and sorry about that. They regened the old Furbies. Now, I don't really like how this Furby looks, but I had to buy it because I was like, this is so from my childhood. Now, if I could stop burping, that would be a miracle. I don't have batteries, but you guys, this is the most retardedest Furby I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's supposed to remember what you say. And my dumb ass put like little earrings on him. Yes. I don't know why, but I don't know. I had to buy him just for the sake of from my childhood. So it does not look legit like the real Furbies. But yeah. It's kind of similar. The other ones like did not have like the mechanical eyes, or I don't know. It looked more faker than this Furby. So yeah, if you guys know what Furbies are, the old school Furbies, then I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. The next one is Mary-Kate and Ashley, you guys. Like, I was so hardcore obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley to the point to where that's what made me always want to have a twin. Because I'm like, oh, I think that'd be so cool to have a twin, two of you. Like, how fucking cool would that be? And then my mom would always tell me, like, I don't know if the world could handle two of you, or I'm sorry, because I used to tell my mom, why did you have a twin? She's like, I'm sorry, that's not how it worked. So yeah, that's what made me so obsessed with wanting a twin. And then it ended up to the point to where I was so obsessed, you guys, with Mary-Kate and Ashley that I knew every fucking dance of their dance, because they used to have like little movies of like little skits that they would do, and I knew every single one of those dances. I had every single one of those movies, I think. I knew every word from all their movies. I even tried to dress like them. I even got my hair cut like them. Like, that's how obsessed I was with Mary-Kate and Ashley. Yeah. And the last one, coming in at number 15, is Candy Cigs. Do you guys remember candy cigarettes? And the only reason why the things that I did add was a lot of things that I was obsessed with when I was younger. And candy cigs was the reason, because my dad smoked hardcore, okay? And every kid always idolizes a parent. And I always would idolize my dad, and he smoked. And of course, I couldn't smoke at a young age. So he would always buy me these cigarette candies because I always wanted to be like him. And so here my dumb ass is taking candy cigarettes that are pure white, and I'm like sucking on them and nothing's going on. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, now I officially do smoke, which I kind of wish I never picked up on that habit. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video. It brought back great memories of my childhood, and I hope it like refreshed your guys' memory. Let me know in the comments if there was anything that you were like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big, huge thumbs up. And as always, I upload every 3 days due to working purposes. I'll see you soon in my next video. You're beautiful. Stay true to yourself. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Do you. Wake up. Do what makes you feel confident. And fuck what people have to say, because they're going to talk shit regardless of what you do or say. So yeah, see you guys.